I was in a hurry to get to the village on time, so I left home in the afternoon. I planned to reach my village before evening, but a deserted place just got worse. Our vehicle broke down at first. The driver and his assistant tried to fix the problem on their own, but when they did not, the driver sent his assistant to a nearby town to call a mechanic. After the mechanic arrived, the bus recovered, and it was evening. When I got off the bus at my destination, it was getting dark. I had to walk on a deserted road to reach the village. I still had to walk 3 kilometers on this route. I walked down the main road to the village to the north. There was no moon in the sky. The twinkling of the stars made the atmosphere scary and mysterious. This was my first chance to travel alone in the middle of the night. My heart was pounding, and in that silence, I could hear my heart beating. I was just about to make my way when suddenly an owl flew from one tree to another in the night sky, just above my head. In the middle of the night, the horrible sound of an owl terrified me, and I looked around with horrified eyes. At that moment, there was a rustle in the bushes, and I was shocked. Someone was standing behind the tall trees. A scream came out of my mouth in fear. When I turned around, there was a tree. I hit the tree in a daze. I also saw a monster behind this tree. I pushed back, and he moved towards me. Running away was all I could do in fear. I ran blindly, but suddenly stopped. A tall, haunted ghost stood in my way. Frightened, I stepped back, and one bush tried to catch me. I screamed and ran away. Strange hisses followed me. As I was running, I saw a witch who was hanging upside down from the tree with her hair down. In the darkness, her eyes looked like embers. The witch attacked me, and I ran away screaming and went down the road to the fields. I was running away from the crops and bushes when suddenly the ground slipped under my feet, and I fell into a pond on my face. I came out of this muddy lake with great difficulty. From the mud, I now looked like a ghost. I shivered from the cold. Fearing they would call and not reach me again, I started running again. When I reached the village after a long detour, there was a problem here too. The village dogs thought I was a ghost and followed me. When I ran away from this additional trouble, I forgot my way home. Even with great difficulty, I reached my destination. I knocked on the door with both hands. "Who is?" a voice came from inside. "Open the door quickly," I shouted. My cousin opened the door, but when he saw my face, he backed away. I hurried in because the dogs were barking at me. "Who are you?" my cousin asked in a trembling voice. The other people of the house also got up and came there. They also got scared when they saw me. But when I told my name, they recognized me with great difficulty. Uncle John asked, "What is this?" "Some mysterious creature followed me," I told. They were all shocked. When I explained, my uncle laughed and said, "Those creatures were nothing. You feared your fantasies. You thought trees and bushes were ghosts and witches in the dark, but the owl was real." When I recovered, maybe Uncle John was right, but still, I believe it was all real. Even today, whenever I think about this incident, I'm pretty sure that what happened to me was true. Thanks for listening. See you on the next one.